Once upon a time, in a cozy little village called Snugglebury, there lived a mischievous little mouse named Milo. Milo was no ordinary mouse. He had a knack for getting into all sorts of trouble, much to the amusement of the other animals in the village. One bright and sunny morning, Milo woke up feeling particularly mischievous. He decided it was time for a grand adventure. With a twinkle in his eyes and a spring in his step, he scampered out of his cozy hole and made his way to the village square. As he arrived, he noticed a commotion near the fountain. All the animals in Snugglebury were gathered around, chattering excitedly. Milo couldn't resist the temptation to find out what was going on. He squeezed through the crowd until he reached the front. There, standing on a makeshift stage, was the village mayor, Mr. Benjamin Badger. He was holding a big, shiny trophy in his paws. "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls," he boomed, "we are organizing a Great Snugglebury Race. The animal who completes the race first will be crowned the Snugglebury champion." Milo's whiskers twitched with excitement. He had always loved races, and he knew he was lightning fast. He couldn't wait to show off his incredible speed. Without a second thought, he signed up for the race. The day of the race arrived, and all the animals gathered at the starting line. There were rabbits, squirrels, hedgehogs, and even a tortoise. Milo looked around, confident that he would leave them all in the dust. As the race began, Milo shot off like a rocket, leaving the other animals in awe. He zipped through the meadows, over fallen logs and under bushes, his tiny paws barely touching the ground. He was a blur of fur and determination, but as Milo ran, he realized that he had a problem. He was going so fast that he couldn't see where he was going. Before he knew it, he found himself running straight into a dense forest. Inside the forest, everything seemed to change. The trees grew taller and more mysterious, and the sunlight barely trickled through the thick foliage. Milo felt a twinge of fear creep into his heart, but he refused to give up. He continued running, his little legs carrying him deeper into the forest. Suddenly, he heard a rustling sound behind him. He turned around to see a mischievous squirrel named Sammy. "Ho ho, looks like you've lost your way, little mouse," Sammy chuckled. "Don't worry, I'll help you find your way out, but first, you owe me a favor." Milo gulped, realizing that he was at the mercy of the mischievous squirrel. "What do you want?" he asked, his voice trembling slightly. Sammy grinned and pointed to a tall tree. "That's the Nutcracker Tree," he said. "There's a giant acorn at the top, and it's the most delicious thing in the world. I want you to fetch it for me." Milo knew he had no choice. He climbed up the tree, his tiny paws gripping the bark. He reached the top and plucked the giant acorn, careful not to drop it. As he made his way down, he couldn't help but feel a little proud of himself. He handed the acorn to Sammy, who bit into it with a delighted crunch. "Ah, that's the stuff!" he exclaimed. "Now, I'll lead you out of the forest." True to his word, Sammy guided Milo through the winding paths of the forest until they reached the edge. Milo could see the other animals waiting at the finish line in the distance. With a burst of energy, Milo sprinted out of the forest and crossed the finish line, panting and covered in leaves. The other animals cheered and clapped, impressed by his speed and determination. The village mayor, Mr. Benjamin Badger, presented Milo with a special trophy. "Congratulations, Milo, you are the Snugglebury champion," he declared. Milo beamed with pride as he accepted the trophy. He realized that sometimes getting into trouble and taking unexpected detours could lead to the most exciting adventures. And so, as the sun set over Snugglebury, Milo curled up in his cozy hole, eager for more mischievous escapades in the days to come. But the story doesn't end there, for Milo's victory in the Great Snugglebury Race sparked a newfound interest in the village. The animals were inspired by his adventurous spirit and wanted to embark on their own exciting journeys. Under Milo's leadership, the animals formed the Snugglebury Adventure Club. They met every week to plan thrilling escapades, explore new territories, and solve mysteries. Milo became the club's official explorer and guide, leading the animals on daring quests. Their first adventure took them to the mysterious Enchanted Forest, rumored to be home to magical creatures and hidden treasures. Milo and his friends ventured deep into the forest, encountering talking trees, playful fairies, and a grumpy old owl who guarded a secret treasure. With their wits and teamwork, the Snugglebury Adventure Club unraveled the clues, outsmarted the owl, and discovered the treasure, a chest filled with sparkling jewels and ancient artifacts. The animals celebrated their triumph with a grand feast, sharing stories and laughter late into the night. From then on, the Snugglebury Adventure Club embarked on countless thrilling journeys. They sailed across the sparkling sea, searching for a lost island rumored to grant wishes. They climbed the towering snowy mountains, braving icy winds to rescue a stranded family of rabbits. And they explored the Cavern of Whispers, where they deciphered ancient riddles and uncovered the secrets of the magical crystals. Each adventure brought new challenges and laughs, strengthening the bond among the animals of Snugglebury. Milo's mischievous spirit and unwavering determination inspired his friends to never shy away from excitement and to always believe in the magic of their dreams. And so, dear readers, as the moon rose high in the night sky, casting a gentle glow over Snugglebury, the animals of the Snugglebury Adventure Club settled into their cozy nests, eagerly awaiting their next thrilling escapade. For in the heart of Snugglebury, where friendship, courage, and imagination thrived, every bedtime story ended with the promise of new beginnings and endless adventure.